Okay, going live. Okay, going. Okay, everyone. Welcome to today's class. And before we start our class, I would like to show you a video.
Today is the day that everything changes. Look at you. You're so young, vibrant, and full of energy. So much more life ahead of you. And yet, already so wise. I wonder, did you know that? What I know now? That when you made this choice, it would set us on a course for a truly rich and powerful life. You wanted an edge, a little extra flexibility, faster recovery from those spontaneous adventures, feeling good, clear mind, confidence, and abundant energy to embrace everything you set your sights on. Yes, including him. Your commitment to wellness gave me the hope I have today. Motherhood changes your world. Some days things may feel a little upside down. The juggle is so real. But mostly you hold it all together with ease and grace, keeping up with the kids, crushing it at work. Every room you walk into feels more alive. And because of her, you have a new reason to recommit to yourself. Your healthy habits become the legacy you hand down. In all the years to come, you're still full of energy. You still have an edge. Yes, your body changes, but mostly in ways that you love. You still go on spontaneous adventures. You can still keep up with the kids. And you still embrace everything life has to offer. Because of this day and your commitment to everyday since, to move with intention, to eat well, to laugh often, to stay centered, to teach by example, to reach for every advantage. Every day you made a commitment to me, your future self. So I just want to say thank you for the choice you make today to live your most powerful life.
All right. Live your most powerful life. Be healthy and have the vitality at every age. That video showed us how each choice we make today will affect the future self of our lives. So, sorry, I'm just muting. Okay. All right. Welcome to some new friends who just joined. So today we're going to talk about the very important topic, how to live your most powerful life at any stage, no matter what age you are now. It's never too late. Okay. Never too late. So the key is to have a healthy metabolism. So metabolic health is really, really important, which may be seen before by most of us. But today we're going to focus on this topic and share with you how you can help yourself to feel more energy, to have more vitality, and enjoy the health and wellness you deserve. So today our class, we are going to go over a few things, and hopefully by the end of the class, you will take away some important tips and knowledge and information, okay? So the first thing we want to raise for your attention is, do you control your metabolism, or does your metabolism control you? So who's in control here, right? Second, why we need a metabolic health awakening. As I said, we have overseen this part of our health for probably for the past decades, right? But now is a time for us to refocus, to focus on this part of our health. Sorry, I'm pausing to mute the new attendees. Okay, so the relationship between health span, biological aging, and metabolic health. Do you know the difference? What are they? Do you know? Okay, we will share with you. And the tools, that's most important thing, right? What can we do to take control of our metabolism? The tools provided to you to slow the biological aging and put more lives into your years. So these are the goals we're gonna achieve for today's class. Okay, so what's preventing you from living your most powerful life? So each person has different focus or concerns in your life. So look at these 6 areas. Which one is your most concern right now? Is it lack of energy? Is it lack of good sleep? Or weight issue has been bothering you for years? Or the mental clarity, right? And the mood, emotional health, and stress. Okay, so look at these 6 parts and then and know, self-aware, which one is preventing you from living your most powerful life. And then we're gonna share with you, this is the colorful pyramid on the right is doTERRA's wellness lifestyle pyramid. And in doTERRA, we teach about the fundamental principles of living a healthy life to achieve the ultimate health and wellness. Starts with your lifestyle. Every day, how you live your life, what you eat, right? How's your digestive system? Are you moving around, exercise regularly? How's your metabolism? And what about sleep? Are you getting enough good sleep? Are you managing your stress and other negative emotions well? And very importantly, the toxicity. Are you doing something to control the toxicity in your home? Are you trying to reduce the toxic load in your home and detox your body, right? So those are the 4 lifestyle blocks that we need to be careful, be mindful as we live every day. And then on top of that, we also teach informed self-care. Self-care, when you have ailments, when you have symptoms, what can you do at home before rushing to the hospital? Okay, so those are the things we teach. Of course, you will need proactive medical care as well. So doTERRA focuses on the root cause level and cellular level health. And so today we are going to focus on the second from the bottom up, which is the metabolism, okay? So what is metabolic health? What's the definition? Well, here's the definition. Good metabolic health means your body can digest and absorb nutrients from food with healthy and stable levels of blood sugar, blood fat, and insulin. Okay, so that is the definition. Of course, there will be fluctuations. Fluctuations in these levels that I just talked about, blood sugar, blood fat, and insulin, they're natural. Okay, fluctuations are natural, but it's important to avoid big spikes. Okay, because the big spikes can contribute unfavorably meaning, will actually cause long-term health issues and concerns. So with that understanding, we're going to go on to 5 pillars of metabolic health. 5 pillars. So what contributes to good metabolic health? First one, healthy eating. As we all know, eating supplies the body with the nutrition, right? So healthy eating and daily movement, healthy connections. Connections are your social connections with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers, community, so all those healthy connections between people are very good for your health. Stress management, yes, and smart supplementation. So these are the 5 things that can help you achieve the metabolic health. And so let's see the current status of the metabolic health. This is just in US, but I think it applies to all over the world. So in US, among the adults, only 6.8, so less than 7% of people have the optimal cardio metabolic health. So I think this number applies to all regions of the world, and it is alarming. So that is very, very low percentage of people actually have the metabolic health, right? So that's why we need this awakening to the metabolic health. So metabolic health and biological aging are inseparable. So I will show you this video from Dr. Russell Osgothorpe. We call him Dr. O, which is the easier way to call him. And he is by profession, he's a doctor. He's actually a special expert on the children's infectious disease. So he acted as doctor. He was actually manager for the large hospital. Now he's doTERRA's chief medical officer. Okay, he will give us some education.
Hi, I'm Dr. Russell Osgothorpe, and I'm so thrilled to talk with you about health span. Just to be clear, health span is not the same thing as lifespan. Lifespan is the number of years we live, whereas health span is the number of years we live healthy. Now, I know that many of you have seen this graph several times, but it is so important to our understanding of the MetaPower system that I'm going to go into greater detail than we ever have before. Because if you understand this graph, you'll take MetaPower the rest of your life and be able to share it more effectively with others. If we consider our lifespan, the number of years we are alive, on the horizontal axis here, and our health span, the quality of our cognitive and physical performance on the vertical axis here, we can draw a curve that represents what naturally happens to our health span as we age, shown here in gray. However, the reality is we live in an incredible time where medicine and science can extend our lives. This dark blue line represents what happens when we use the best of medicine to try and manage issues related to a poor lifestyle. As these interventions improve our numbers, like blood sugar, blood pressure, and lipids, we can gain a modest amount of health span and lifespan. But what is staggering to me is how little benefit is derived from decades of this type of management. Look how close that blue line is to the gray line. It's incredibly minimal. As we near the end of our life on the blue line, you can see how through heroic use of life-extending medical technology, we can extend an individual's lifespan by a few years. But look at the quality of life that person is experiencing. Our lives might be extended by these heroic medical efforts, but one could argue that they are not enriched. Finally, let's look at the orange line. This is more typical for master athletes and people stacking healthy lifestyle habits consistently throughout their lives. What is most impressive about this group of people is that health span and lifespan can both be significantly improved. People who optimize their metabolism through daily exercise, diet, relationships, stress management, and of course, smart supplementation can not only potentially live longer, but add life to those years. Here's my dream, my why for my health span. Well into my 90s, I want to be able to spend a day, many days, out fly fishing with my posterity. I'd be able on any of those days to back my truck down the ramp, unload my drift boat, launch that boat, and then row that boat myself all day long. Watch my kids and posterity catch boatloads of fish. And then at the end of my life, I'd go home from a day of fishing, enjoy dinner with my family, and peacefully pass away in my sleep. That would be a health span that matches or equals my lifespan. Let me show you how that works. Let's assume that here on the vertical axis, we have 100% quality of cognitive and physical health during young adulthood. Now let's draw a line across this chart at 50% function. This is the stage of physical and cognitive health span where we are still capable of caring for ourselves, still living independently. We might not be running a 10-minute mile anymore, but we are probably able to walk a brisk 15-minute mile without difficulty with our kids or grandkids. Said differently, above this line, you can still do the things you want to do, although you might notice slight declines in your performance as you age closer to that 50% line. Below this line, living independently becomes more difficult due to cognitive decline or having enough physical strength and stamina to perform our daily activities. Now, if we continue that line at 50% function across the chart, look at where it intersects the blue line versus the orange line. This is what you need to understand. Look at what you can gain when you optimize your metabolism. Look at those years, but more importantly, look at the life that is added to those years. Currently, in North America, toward the end of our lifespan, we spend about 8 years, sometimes as many as 15 years, dealing with challenges that take away our quality of life and lower our health span. We can't always have a health span that lines up perfectly with lifespan, but we can certainly do better. Our lifestyle choices can extend our health span, full stop. When we combine a mindful and consistent approach to our diet, movement, stress management, relationships, and smart supplementation, we can maximize all the efforts we make in improving our lifestyle and then reap the benefits for all of our years to come. There are no magic paths to achieve this goal of prolonged health span. It will require serious effort by teams of caring and coordinated people. That is what we excel at. Have you helped people change their lives with doTERRA essential oils? MetaPower will now allow you to impact not only individual lives, but generations. Here's the even better news. It does not matter where you are on the curve or how old you are when you start. Any lasting efforts made by an individual to make improvements in their lifestyle will reap tremendous benefits for years to come.
Yes, that is why we want to focus or pay attention to from today on, from now on our metabolic health. Okay, it extends your health span. Okay, also your lifespan, right? But we will have more years of healthy life comparing to not paying attention to our metabolic health. So that is the importance. Okay, so this gap, another shocking number. Do you know that our peak, our life can last for 70, 80, even 90 and 100 years, but our peak performance actually is at 25 years old. And starting 25 years old, you start to age or going downhill. We will say, if you have that image in your mind, you're going downhill from 25 years old. So in your body, inside your body, you have this NAD plus. NAD plus is a molecule that is critical for your metabolic health, okay, and your aging as well. So, and that molecule start to decrease at 25 years old. And by the by the age of 50, you only have half of NAD+. So that's why your metabolic function is declining, okay? All right, next, obstacles. So we talked about what can help with the health, right? Metabolic health. Now we're gonna look at deeper inside our body, what can prevent obstacles of our health in metabolism. So first one is maturing fat cells, second, blood sugar spikes, and then cellular integrity and inferior supplements, or lack of nutrition from the food. So what would it feel like to live your most powerful life? I want you to close your eyes and just imagine you are this, person with optimal health and wellness. What can you do with that health and wellness, right? Things that you wanted to do for your whole life, now you're able to, and places you want to visit, you want to go, see the world, different people, or do the things you want to do. Yeah, so that's what it feels like when you have your most powerful life. Today, we're going to share with you this meta power. Okay. Sorry, yeah, I keep pause to mute the person. So everyone, let me just give you a reminder. Please keep yourself muted until the end of the class, or we will ask some people to share your experiences later. But otherwise, please keep yourself muted because it's on recording. And so for the best quality of the sound, please be muted. Okay, thank you. And in the end, we will have questions session, okay? So time for you to ask questions. So today we share with you this innovative, revolutionary new system doTERRA provided for the world. It's called a Meta Power. Meta Power, this name, let me explain a little bit. So Meta means metabolic health, okay? PWR, power, it's not just simply power, although it's very powerful, but it actually stands for personal wellness realized. 3 words, personal wellness realized. So it's a very personal system. Each person will feel differently, will reap different benefits, and they may also have different schedule of taking these products, but it's personal wellness realized, okay? So let's go on. And first look at the first obstacle. This is maturing fat cells. Let me help you understand these fat cells. Everybody, once you reach adulthood, adult age, you pretty much have same number of fat cells in your body. Okay, so lean person or fat person, they have similar number of the fat cells. But what's the difference? Why some people look fatter, some people are very thin? It's the size of each cell, each fat cell, different, okay? So look at this picture. It's a very good analogy. So number of the balloons are the same, but the size of the balloon, different, okay? So fatter people, they have bigger, fatter, the fat cells. It's like inflated. It's called a maturing fat cell. So we have a product in the system. The first part of the system addresses this fat cell maturation, okay? So this is by the oil blend called a metabolic blend. And this oil's name is called a MetaPower, okay? So MetaPower blend, it helps inhibit the fat cell maturation. It also curbs the craving, and it supports the metabolic health overall. Okay, it contains 5 single oils. It's lemon, it's grapefruit, peppermint, cinnamon, and ginger. So 5 single oils in this MetaPower blend. And MetaPower blend comes in different formats. The oil by itself, 15 ml. It has the soft gel, MetaPower soft gels, which is easier for you to, more convenient for you to intake, just swallow the pill. Because some people don't like the smell or taste of the oil, then soft gel is very convenient for them. And we have the billets, which are little balls, very cute little balls, which is easier for you to carry with you in your purse, in your wallet, not wallet, the purse or even pocket, for men, just put in the pocket. And after meal, before meal, you can pop into your mouth and take that billets. And we also have gum for people who have the habit of chewing gum. This is a very healthy alternative. So instead of chewing those, sugar-loaded or chemical-loaded gum from the store, you chew our Metapower gum. This is a very healthy alternative. Okay, and at the same time, they actually help you health-wise. So this is the Metabolic Blended Metapower Oil series. And let's hear this leader from Canada. She will share with us what she feels after taking the Metapower oil.
I knew I wanted to come in and see if I could come off of sugar. And I wanted to stretch my fasting window a little bit because that's something I had been incorporating as part of my release of the old. And so I was really happy with that. But all of the other things that came with it were unexpected, delightful surprises. The first product I tried within the system was the actual oil blend, just adding it to my water. And I loved the flavor profile of it. It's light, has that perfect amount of mint and citrus, and it actually is now my preferred oil to add to water. I've been living a foundation of wellness for years. And I think because I have a good baseline in place, I'm actually able to really detect the impact that a change is having in my body. And I was able to see that I was, without effort, doing a lot more throughout the day. So when I see that, I see my metabolic health working at a new level in my body, really. I think one of my favorite results through integrating these products was being able to kick sugar, because I can see how that had a grip on me. So I'm so happy to be free of that. And I actually, let's see, as of today, I haven't had sugar in over 2 months. So I'm thrilled, and I've completely lost my taste for it. So we're done. We've broken up.
Yeah, she was in Canada. She relocated to Florida during the COVID. She's a big influencer on the health and wellness side, actually. Yeah, even a healthy person like that can still benefit from Metapower. So the second one is blood sugar spikes. This one is affecting a lot of people. In every country I hear complaints or problems about the blood sugar. Okay, so blood sugar spikes can cause aging. Every time it spikes, it causes aging in our body. So this is the analogy again, is like your car. Okay, you're driving this nice car, or whatever car you have, and you're giving the speed, step on the gas suddenly, and the car, just rushes out. But then suddenly you step on the brake, and the car, they try to stop. So imagine what that does to your car, right? So that's what it does to our body when our sugar spikes in our body, blood sugar. So how do we maintain the blood sugar level in a healthy range? That is the goal here. And this is what this product Metapower Assist does for us, okay? It decreases post-meal glucose spikes. So here it talks about the simple carbohydrates. So those, what we call it, simple carbs. Simple carbs comes from food like rice, sugar, the flour, the gluten, all those things, they provide a very quick digestion and then becomes sugar in our blood. So that creates this spike, okay? So this product contains a very important ingredient, which is the mulberry leaf. mulberry leaf, they will help slow down the digestion of this simple carb. Okay, of course, we need to also adjust our diet and intake less simple carbs. Less rice. In India, I see, your main food is rice. You eat a lot of rice or flour. So those are simple carbs you want to reduce, okay? And this supports healthy blood sugar response and energy level also throughout the day. And so this is a class. So doTERRA actually created a free class, training class on doTERRA's training site called training.doterra.com, which you can take to learn about this MetaPower system, okay? So this person shares.
So whenever I was first asked to try.
Yeah, he's very young, you see, 24. He's relatively healthy, and see how MetaPower also helps him as well. Oh, sorry.
So whenever I was first asked to try out MetaPower, I honestly was kind of wondering how much would it actually do for me, right? So I was already eating healthy. I already regularly exercise. I'm young and I'm on all of our oils, all of our supplements. I drink plenty of water. I kind of felt like I checked all of the boxes. And as I started using them by like day 2, I was like, oh, I can tell a difference with this. I have really worked with my blood sugar my entire life. I rarely had an appetite. I was just really never very hungry, and I didn't really feel like eating. And this really affected my energy and mood. I would just really feel like I hit this wall of fatigue. So since I started using the MetaPower products, the most life-changing aspect for me has been the stability in my blood sugar. This was, for me, a newfound freedom. I really noticed improved blood sugar stability on day 2 because I was hungry and I felt like eating, which was really rare for me, honestly. Having improved my appetite, I'm now able to eat more, which has given me even more energy and more stamina. Just the other day, I ran 6.5 miles, which is over double kind of the usual distance that I would do. And I didn't feel fatigued or hit that wall that I normally would have. It honestly felt like I was gliding. I felt stronger. And even at the end, I still felt energetic. I've called this rocket fuel because of all the sustained energy and stamina that it's given me.
So as you can see, MetaPower works on both ways. It curbs the cravings, but it also helps people who don't have good appetite to have good appetite, because it is important to eat, right? To get the enough nutrition. So it works to balance the metabolism. So that is a keyword, balance here, okay? So whether you're on one end or the other end, you all can benefit. So the next one, we're talking about the cellular integrity, okay? So cellular health is basically the root cause of everything health. Okay, because we're basically trillions of cells, right? So look good and feel good from the inside out. And so this Advantage product, which is the third part of the MetaPower system, is a powder. And you put in the water, mix with water, and you drink. And so it promotes the healthy biological aging. So it's anti-aging or healthy aging, and improves your health span. Remember, we talked about the health span versus lifespan. It improves cognitive function and supports lean muscle and connective tissues and skin, of course, right? Because I will show you later what's inside. But first, let's see what this doctor, she's a doctor, she's going to share.
One of the first things I noticed was an increase in my mental clarity. As a single mom with 2 kids running a medical practice, brain fog is a real thing. And it's really difficult sometimes for me to switch gears in between patients and wearing my mom hat. And that's one of the big things that I have noticed during the time I've been on MetaPower, that energy, that clarity and focus is sustained. 2 to 3 weeks in, people started making comments about my skin, like, your skin is glowing. I walked into this event, and the teacher was like, "You're glowing today, Dr. Anderson," and I was like, "Metapower." But those are the things that I just didn't expect to happen. I feel like I've been fighting to get under the 200-pound marker for the last 3 years. I played college basketball. I competed in pageants and fitness competitions. So I've seen my body in tip-top shape. I was kind of getting to the point where I thought, this is the new mom body. You're just going to have to live with it. You're not going to see those days again. You will never have an ab muscle again. In the first 30 days, I was able to release 14 pounds and got under the 200 mark, which I have not seen in 5 years. Feeling the energy, feeling the mental clarity, seeing the shift in the body, game changer.
Okay, let's this is talk about the collagen, but collagen right now is very popular, right? But actually in most companies collagen products, they only focus on the skin. But collagen is not just for skin. Collagen is the most protein we have in our body. It supports your brain function, supports your tissue, the soft tissue, the joint health. It supports skin, of course, but that's not all it does. So doTERRA's collagen, or this Metapower Advantage, is very different. It contains 9 different collagen types. So it supports more than just skin, but including skin, of course. And our collagen is 12 times more bioavailable. Bioavailability is a word for your ability, your body's ability to absorb those nutrients. Now, think about all the nutrients you take, supplements or food. If your body is not available to absorb those, or those nutrients are not available to your body, it's no use. You're wasting, right? You're wasting time and money. But if it's more bioavailable, it means your body can use, a lot more, 12 times more bioavailable. That is with all doTERRA's products, because we use what? We use oils. We use pure essential oils, CPTG standard essential oils in every product we have. And essential oils play this big role to increase the bioavailability. Okay, that's why doTERRA's products, no matter which products, supplements, oils, every oil is so effective. Every product is effective because of that. Okay, all right. So I wanted to show you more. The collagen that doTERRA puts into the Advantage is from the marine fish in Italy. Okay, it's a very high quality collagen, very high quality. Okay, and it contains 9 different types. As you can see, the benefits to skin, to bone protection, to the skin, of course, and then your brain function. Okay, the cognitive function as well, and cellular health. So these provides the more integrated, more comprehensive support to our body. And besides the collagen in this revolutionary, I call it revolutionary, because other than the collagen, it has NMN, okay, which is the precursor to the NAD+. Remember NAD+, our friend in our body, which helps with our metabolic function? Yes, so NMN is a precursor. It will increase the number of NADs in our body, which, brings the increased metabolic function, okay? So NMN, those 2 are big ingredients in this powder. But other than that, it has other 10 essential nutrients for our body, supports the cellular health really, really well. Yeah, we drink this every day, my whole family actually. So this is the value, just to let you know, because people may think, oh, this is expensive, but look at the value it brings. It actually saves you so much money. The value inside this powder alone advantage alone is worth $314, but you can get $84.5. Okay, so you're in a big saving. So these are just a recap. Okay, these are the obstacles for our metabolic health: the fat cells, the blood sugar spikes, and then cellular integrity and inferior supplements. So you want to take the good supplements if you're going to. Okay. And so next, I will invite Sunita to share with you how to use this system, right? Okay. Yeah, you want to know how to use it properly. And Sunita, if you can help us.
Yeah, hi. Thanks, Ling Ling. Thanks for sharing such great information. I'm I'm sure many of you all learned something that you would not have expected from these products. So now I'm here to share with you how to start off the Metapower system. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Sunita Algubelli. I've been a wellness advocate with doTERRA, but I have been a user since almost 8 years now, this June. And just want to let you all know that this journey started when Ling Ling was my ex-colleague, shared with me an oil called Breathe, and it changed my son's conditions. He had asthma, wheezing, and all kind of sinus allergies. So both my kids had food allergies. So overall, my both children with eczema, sinus allergies, and all other like immune compromised situations, my kids were able to come out of it holistically. We were able to reverse most of their conditions. Knock on wood. I just want to let you all know that that's how my journey started as a user. And since I saw so much empowerment in these products, I started sharing in the last few years to help the families. So that's why I'm here. Now, today, I'm going to share how we can use Metapower system, which I myself in the family am using it very effectively. So we'll share my experience as I go forward. Next screen, Ling Ling.
This is a video of other people's testimonial. Shall we watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's what I think is really cool about these products. They will support every person in going to their next level.
Throughout life, we're all going to face different challenges and struggles. And for me, what I realized that when life was hard, when I was struggling, I would go to food to comfort me. And the difference for me that I've realized is that I'm not going to the chocolate. I'm not going to the pizza.
I found that when I do have those cravings, just chewing the gum or grabbing a couple of beadlets completely takes that away. And it's even gotten to a point where things that I normally would enjoy are almost too sweet for me now. It's like my body has just realized that we don't need that level of sugar intake.
Even if you don't know what changes you want to make within your health, these tools are going to help your body go there.
One of the things I've loved about this experience has been the quicker recovery after exercise. I've noticed after lifting or running that I recover much quicker, and I've really felt a lot stronger in the gym. Exercise just feels easier and I feel ready for it. And I don't need as long of a recovery time, so I'm able to go back a lot sooner.
With Metapower, I have so much energy. I sleep so great. My body is listening and moving in ways that it hasn't in years.
I got the products during my trip that I take every summer out to see my family. We were staying up late playing night games with my family the night before at our family reunion and all of this stuff. And that whole next day on my drive home, I didn't have to stop and get any caffeine to help stay awake. Like I just felt this sustained energy throughout that whole day when normally that would have knocked me out.
I'm so much happier during the day because I feel rested. I feel like my brain is actually functioning the way it's supposed to, and I can think clearly.
My sugar cravings are down, and so I am enjoying food better, like real good food. And I literally feel young. I can't even put an age on it. I just feel young.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So before I start off, I would like to invite a few of our users, if anybody in the audience have used MetaPower, since we have already shown a video, I would like to see in our team, if we have anybody who's used MetaPower and have testimonies or positive experiences, please unmute yourself one at a time. Please take 1 minute of time just to, in the interest of everybody's time, and share your experience. Anybody?
Yeah, that would be great to hear our users.
Rose,
Hi, Rose. Good morning.
good morning.
Please share your experience.
Yeah, I have used MetaPower. I was very, very skeptical. I'm one of those people who are wait and see. My friend Anne introduced me to doTERRA. I was reluctant. It took a long time convincing me. So I said, just for the sake of pleasing my friend, let me just buy it and see how it works. And honestly, I cannot even explain. I was very, I've been taking it for first of all, I just like, I was not very serious. I would take like once a week and not even, but my friend kept drumming into me, just try. And then one time I did a FaceTime video with her and I saw how she looked and I'm like, what did you do? And she told me, Rose, I told you to use MetaPower. Now I went back, I mean, seriously. And honestly, the benefits, I can't even explain. I have not felt like this in many years. Many years. It's been very hard even to, I mean, I just kept gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight. Whether I'm eating or not, I was just gaining weight. Since I started using MetaPower, all those cravings, I was very bad with bread. Oh my God, bread, I would eat bread morning, lunch, I mean, anytime. The cravings have gone completely. I have bread in my fridge, but I don't even touch it. I don't even feel like, I mean, I can eat it if I want to, but no craving at all. So as a result, I'm just seeing my inches of my waistline. Inches are just, melting away. That makes me feel so happy. And a few of my friends, in fact, a friend of mine has even commented. I'm like, Rose, what do you put on your skin? My friend Alice, she's here she is online with us. And I said, I'm using this product. It's like your face is like a baby. What did you do? So I shared with her that, oh, this is what I'm using. So to be honest, people think, oh, you're just trying to sell these products. I don't like to sell things to people that I have not used myself. That's why before I never shared with anyone, because I wanted to try it on myself first and see. So if I'm sharing with somebody, I'm sharing from an informed position. And I have seen it. People see it on myself and everybody's asking, what are you putting on your face? What, you look so great. What's even the energy? I was dragging myself, just, there's some shoes I haven't worn in years. There's a dress I was about to give up, a beautiful dress I bought like 4 or 5 years ago. I've just been looking at it. I went with it. I wanted to give it my younger sister. Then one Sunday I said, oh, let me just try it on. Oh, perfect fit. I feel so good. I would recommend MetaPower to anybody, honestly, who has been struggling with weight. Try it. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's a very powerful testimony and positive experiences that you have gone. Very good, Rose. I'm very happy. Thanks to Anne for being behind you to use the product to see a change. And thanks to you for trusting and trying consistently. See, this is where we sometimes lack. We need to do this consistently, religiously, and see the results. Great.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing.
And thank you for Anne for just drumming into me and making sure she never let me rest. Then one day when I actually saw her, that just changed my mind, and now I became serious. And it's not been a long time, and already people are seeing results. My friend Alice has been asking, what are you doing? Please tell me what you're putting on your face. I'm like, nothing.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
just
you.
these products I'm using, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so that's what we do when we care for friends and our family. We do go behind them to get them these benefits. Okay, great. Anybody else? Anybody else have any experiences?
I don't know. Have I unmuted? Yes, this is
Yes,
Anne.
I am.
Hi. Rose, thank you so much. I'm so glad you bought in.
I am so grateful to you, Anne.
I kept telling her about doTERRA and she kept being skeptical. And I said, okay, one day. So, I really echo her sentiments because we went on a trip and she said, oh gosh, Anne, your face looks like a baby. And then I said, oh, doTERRA. And she said, are you sure? I said, yes, this is doTERRA. And I had all my doTERRA oils and, in the bag. And, I shared some with her. I even had this blend for the belly tightening. And I said, this thing does the belly tightening. And she's like, oil? I said, yes, oil. So, I shared it with her. I would spray some on her and I would say, hey, you need to keep using it. So that one, she hasn't started yet, but once you get that to add on to your MetaPower, you're going to see even greater results. So I did the belly spray, and there's a blend that Ling Ling and Sunita shared with us, and I tried it. And to be honest, it worked for me. So I don't know if it works for everybody else, but for me, it worked very well. And I was sharing it with Rose, and at the same time, I was also using MetaPower Advantage. I'll be honest, I didn't do the whole thing, but I was doing Advantage at the time. And I talked to her about Advantage, taking care of your collagen. And that's how we started, using the doTERRA. And I'm a wellness advocate, and I may not be as vigorous, but usually the people I'm sharing with are now coming on slowly. So once they see the results, and that's what I would drum into everybody, use them, let them see the results. And once they see the results, you're going to change their lives. Then they'll know what it is to use the doTERRA products. So MetaPower has been also a good product for me. I take it every day in the morning, the powder, and now have started taking the gel. So we'll see how that goes as well. But the powder is working well for collagen. I notice my skin is not as dry as it used to be. Even when I kind of scratch my skin, it used to have the, when you scratch, you see the lines that you've scratched somewhere. But with MetaPower, I don't even see that anymore. So
that's great. Yeah. Thank you, Anne. Thank you for sharing your experiences. Thank you for sharing with your friends and being part of a change in their life. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to you all, and also grateful for these products. So let's now start off understanding how to use this on a day-to-day basis. So I just want to show you one thing. That's what we do, and I do it myself. So like Rose was sharing, you want to be the product of the products. I even myself, I don't use the product. Normally, it's not easy for me to share. So I'm doing this whole system myself, and this is like my glass bottle, and this is my MetaPower. And how you do it is very simple. That's why I'm showing it how we do it, and I do it all day long. You just put in 16 ounces, 4 to 5 drops of MetaPower oil, and that's all you need to do. Sip it, keep sipping. Drink and put the bottle away, and you can keep it drinking for next 30 minutes. What it does is once it goes into your body through your bloodstream, it keeps on helping with whatever benefits that particular oil. In this case, regulating the metabolism and also getting those toxins out of your body, right? So as you keep going, so this is the step 1. So can we move forward, Ling Ling? Yeah, so I also want to share some things before in the slide that it talked about. This is metabolic soft gels, and this is the MetaPower Assist that Ling Ling was sharing. So these also will share how to use this, but these are all that I am using myself. So go ahead, Ling Ling. So we have other oils for metabolic health. These oils are available in India. The first one that if you all know from India, we do have like other herbal options that we do know the value of the cinnamon bark, right? So cinnamon bark, when we were young, my mom used to make powder and we used to be given for certain health conditions. So cinnamon bark does help with the glucose spikes and regulating of the glucose levels. That oil is available, and this is in India and US. The next one is grapefruit. Grapefruit is one of the top oils that helps with metabolism and all those like sugar cravings. It just curbs on those. So it helps with the sugar spikes. So this is one of the great oil that I have been using now that Metapower is the blend oil that has grapefruit, cinnamon, all these oils are in the Metapower oil itself. So I want to bring up one thing about grapefruit. There are, there's one or two people, when I was in India, they did ask me that if somebody takes like a modern medication for the blood sugar level, blood sugar regulation, they said they cannot take grapefruit. So I want you all to know the difference between the grapefruit fruit and juice, which comes from the pulp, but the grapefruit essential oil comes from the peel, as you see the peel beside it. So the oil is extracted from the peel and it's totally made to help regulate metabolism and the sugar spikes. So the chemical components that it has, it is safe to be taken for regulating your blood sugar levels. So I just want to mention that if anybody has a question or concern on it. And then the next page shows other few great oils that helps with your digestive tract and also your gut, right? So ginger is one of the top oils that we already know coming from India. Our ancestors have been using this from a long time, and so is coriander and balance. All these three together, you can also use them by applying topically or taking them. Balance is only topical. Taking them, the coriander and ginger, taking them internally, it does help with blood sugar level support. Next, Metapower Assist, the one that I was sharing. How you take this? You take this one 20 minutes before your largest meal of the day. So this helps with, again, regulation of the blood sugar levels and inhibits those fat cells saturation. So that's helping. And the other one, this is my Metapower. It's always, I have in 2 spots. This is my Metapower packet, the similar that's there. So what you do is, take the sachets, 9 types of collagen, not just for your skin, like we said. It's take a bottle, and this is my Metapower packet. I take once a day, and I usually take it in the morning, but I haven't taken today just so that I can show you guys how I do it. It is right now pouring this Metapower sachet into this. The beauty of this is you activate it while when you drink. So you just put the sachet, shake it, in your blended bottle, and then you just drink it in sips. You shake it, and this you can keep drinking in the next 10 minutes, but I'll just keep it aside. Yes, that is how you do it. And I myself have seen what's the positive impact it had on me and in my family. So both myself, my husband, and my daughter is asking for this. So I want to share that too. So Metapower advantage for me, sleep is much better. Energy levels are high. And my skin, a lot of people also, yesterday I was in a concert, they just asked me, what are you doing? You're looking more like anger and your skin is looking better. But I don't notice it myself, but I'm getting compliments from others. So I'm hoping this is the only change I have done. So this is what is helping me. And energy is the most important for me. So as you go through the day, at the end of the day, I'm still feeling energetic, and my weekends are like busy, and I'm having all those energy levels. And now my daughter, I just want to let you all know that she's just 22, and she is asking for Metapower Advantage because she's working out every day. And before, she used to not work out, she used to feel lazy. Now she's waking up at 5:30 a.m., which is like a shocking thing for me to even observe that. Yeah, she's saying that she's taking this Metapor, she feels very energetic, she sleeps early, she's waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, going for this bicycling classes, cycle classes, all these classes in the gym before work. She's working in Dallas, Texas, and she is doing this. And I am like amazed how this product is giving her energy. So I'm very happy for her and seeing her change her lifestyle. So this is a great product and you all should. So overall, this is what you do. Please take a picture. And this, I just want to let you all know that only Metapower oil is in the India market right now. All other things slowly may come on board. So, but still, Metapower oil does great jobs. Before we used to only have oil, and we still had seen a lot of positive results. But all other products are in the US market, but anybody from India can get these. So that's the thing. So we can always customize the products, like with all the oils that I showed. You can just customize all your products and get your own kit, whatever you want in that kit. Now going forward, this is for the US market. If you are ready to get this started, please talk to your friend who invited you to this class, and we will help you get started with this Metapower system, and then you'll start getting all these positive results. Yeah, so now we know that this is like, we all know this, nutrition and metabolic support always go hand in hand. So you always want to look at your supplementation, how you're doing this. So we have this lifelong vitality that covers like the overall vitality of your body, like the vitamins, omega-3s and 6 and 9s, and CRS, alpha CRS is the a powerhouse of antioxidants. So all these together, you will be starting a new journey. So how you can get these, please reach out to your friend. But while you keep purchasing these, you have many options to save, and then we will help you on an offline session how you can do. If you can purchase one of these products, look at that, you will get 3 additional supplement products that will be almost at 40 to 50% less. So these are the advantages of buying in a kit, and you'll save more. So this is an economical choice you can make. Next, Ling.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Sunita, for your sharing. Those are important things to know when you start to take the journey to achieve your healthy metabolic